Welcome back to another episode of Chaos on Deponia. And against my better judgment, I think we have to go to Porto Fisco.
So, that's Porto Fisco, the former metropolis of the rust-red sea. A real dump, even by Deponian standards. And what is that awful stench?
However it is. Burning barrel. Maybe this can set the torch on fire.
Rufus, have fire!
Okay. Got fire. Goon.
Hey there, socially disadvantaged contemporary.
Is that necessary?
Why, isn't that the politically correct term? I especially didn't say rancid bum, although it was very tempting.
My name is Goon, and if you want to make fun of the homeless, you're in the wrong place.
Hey, don't worry. I'm a friend of the little guy.
The little guy?
Yeah, his name is Wenzel.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I'd almost forgotten. The lower classes don't understand the language of the educated elite. Fortunately, I'm well-versed in ghetto slang.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't do that.
Hey ho, my brother. What's up in the hood?
Please stop that. I haven't always lived on the street. I'm an academic.
Oh, yeah, now I understand. This is some sort of social experiment, right? You've disguised yourself as a tramp in order to study their customs.
Precisely.
Very clever. I almost fell for it, but not quite. I will admit, your stink is authentic. But as far as your behavior goes, there's a lot to improve. See, I'm very familiar with the habits of the average hobo. I could teach you a few things if you'll answer a couple of questions in return.
But...
No objections. I insist. Is that your umbrella?
Hey, hands off! It's the only thing I still own. The weather here on the quay can sometimes be quite unpleasant.
Don't worry, I'm not going to take it away from you. I'm just going to make a couple of modifications. It looks too new.
You think so? Even though it was struck by lightning the other day?
Lightning?
There, that should do.
But now it won't protect me from the rain at all.
Yeah, don't be so ungrateful. I'm helping you stay in character. Can I borrow your umbrella?
Are you crazy? First you break it and now you want to take it away from me?
Well, if it's broken, then what do you need it for?
As a prop for my role.
Okay. How about a deal? I'll give you something to eat, and you give me the umbrella. Agreed?
You would really do that for me?
Of course. I told you I was a philanthropist. Smell you later. And remember what I taught you.
Sure thing, my brother.
Oh, and, okay, wait. One more tip. Nobody likes a smartass. You look hungry.
I am. You don't happen to have anything edible on you?
Nothing suitable. No.
But I don't care what it is. I could eat anything.
No. Wrong.
What do you mean, wrong?
You can't eat just anything. Bums eat shoes.
What?
Shoes. Everyone knows that. Amateur.
Let's see if I can cook the fish.
I can barbecue later on the glowing remains of the Organon. Hey, I should remember that for my victory speech. What a waste. That could have been turned into a fantastic escape mechanism or a high-speed cheese grater. That's one of those handy slots where you can insert power inverters.
There's some power inverters outside.
This was bound to happen. The tank is empty.
And that's where I can get use the oil. The diesel from the pump. So I need something to put it in.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
And how? Isn't it fantastic here?
Yeah, well, if you're into squalor.
I think it's wonderful.
Says the woman with brain damage. What's that funky smell?
I hope it isn't me.
No, I think it's coming from that guy over there.
That's so sweet of you. But I must smell terrible. I haven't brushed my teeth today, and if you don't do that 3 times a day, bacteria will form in your mouth.
Exactly. Yeah, whatever. And on weekends, they meet with the Yeti and put addictive substances into adhesive.
But there are addictive substances in adhesives.
Oh, poor Goal. Poor gullible Goal. On we go.
I'll follow you anywhere.
Come in, Rufus. I have been expecting you.
Excellent. My reputation precedes me.
Not at all. The crystal ball
He's
tells
got
me
bananas.
of your
I got a banana
arrival.
straightener.
And it even knows my name?
Actually, I heard you humming your name in the entrance. But no matter. You are late, Rufus.
I was held up.
Yes, I also predicted that.
Which, strictly speaking, makes no sense.
One more thing. I am going to greatly resent that you stealing my bananas.
Are you some sort of psychic?
I possess the third eye, yes, but I don't practice anymore.
Then I dumped the coffee grounds on the carpet in the anteroom for nothing?
Well, times have changed. Today, if you don't want to end up getting burnt at the stake, you're better off keeping dark forebodings to yourself. That's why I switch to couples counseling.
Say what? You foresaw that you would foresee bad times, and so you gave up fortune-telling?
No, I give up my job in time. Therefore, I will never foresee bad times. And what will never happen cannot be foreseen. However, I did foresee that I would give up my job for this reason.
I kind of wish I was back with Doc's time anomalies. You do couples counseling now?
Yes. For some reason, people are more receptive to bad news when it comes to their relationships.
I don't want to bother you any longer.
I have seen it otherwise.
Now I'm going to go and steal a banana.
Ah, it is time. The time of the great banana heist has come, as was foreseen.
You underestimate me. I can fight it.
Go
Nope.
on. Accept your fate.
No, never.
Go on. Take them. Help yourself.
No!
That's the way. Submit to your fate.
I just remembered the banana straightener, so I think it has something to do with that. Let's put the power inverter in.
It fits.
Well, there's no oil.
Yes?
It's me, Rufus.
No, it's not. If you were Rufus, you'd know the secret knock.
I know it. It starts with N, right?
Ha! Good luck.
Wrong, but
Wrong.
blast it.
I don't want to skip, but
Plus minus plus.
plus minus plus. Let's just try this. No.
Wrong, but wrong.
Blast it!
Plus minus
Hey,
plus.
that
And
was
get
actually
a,
correct.
the
Of
knocked
course
back.
it was correct, you dope.
Rufus, is that you? What are you doing out there?
What do I know? Maybe I just enjoy knocking.
Come on in. Janusz is expecting you.
Rufus, pleased to see you.
I recognize that body.
Janosch, wow. What you built up here is... oh, it's not all bad.
Yes, recruitment operations are running smoothly. I must have underestimated my charisma.
Or the fact that nobody likes being blown to smithereens.
Tony? You?
Rufus?
Ah, you seem to have met. Number 26. This is number 2, our spiritual guide.
Rufus is number 2? That must be a joke.
Yeah, why am I only number 2?
By now, we have won more than 25 people in our couch.
You mean 26?
Precisely, although that is counting the 3 trained dolphins, actually.
And you're complaining about your number?
You're training dolphins?
That's my job here. Got a problem with that?
They are torpedo-dolphins.
Ah, I can see how under Tony's care, even peaceful dolphins might be transformed into bloodthirsty implements of destruction. But what's the point of that? I mean, how can trained dolphins possibly help you to capture an elevator headed for orbit?
We've got to work with whatever we can get.
Which appears to be especially true for spiritual guides.
First, we were going for flying dragons, but that proved to be a fatal mistake. That's what I kept telling number 27, but he just wouldn't listen.
It's a fuel canister. I can use that to get oil.
Hey, you! Should Uncle Rufus teach you a couple of tricks? Oh, they're so happy. Sweet. That just screams for a brilliant maneuver. Hello?
Oh, hello! Another new face. Are you one of Janosch's little friends?
Hey, listen, I'm the leader of a rebellion against the Organon.
Of course you are. Would our brave leader like an orange juice?
Maybe later. You wouldn't happen to have any cat food?
I'm sorry, my boy, no. I wanted to make some earlier, but the nice young lady pointed out to me that the baby dolphins aren't part of the supplies.
What nice young lady? Hey, Janosch.
Rufus, deaf to the organon and so on.
Oh, I'm off to hunt submersibles.
I wish you luck, FIFA Revolution.
Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins. Darn, my plan obviously needs a little polishing.
I see.
I could have just left them, but with a banana in hand, it's a lot easier to play a trick on fate, or alternatively, inattentive sewer workers. Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins.
I like that fast forwarding.
Darn, my plan obviously needs a little polishing. I hope this won't be another tedious level like the one in part 1.
Alright, I'm gonna use the oil, the fuel can, to get some oil.
Only oily water comes out of the tap, and there's enough of that everywhere around here. With a hose like this, I could siphon off gasoline. All that's missing is the gas. With a hose all... It drives a pump. Wait a minute. That's down.
I gotta shut that down somehow. Well, let's see if we can get this caveman or something.
So, he's finally agreed that it's time to pass the torch to the next generation.
No, okay. No, I didn't go up here.
These tires are worn out and boring, but if they were burning... What's better than a mountain of tires? Right, a mountain of burning tires! The burning tire is sort of my heraldic animal. All that's missing are the vampire fangs. Ouch! Ah, this isn't gonna work. Looks like the Organon has sealed off this city. I would call that a challenge. Unfortunately, I have other problems at the moment. You got lucky, Organon.
Alright, we got a burning tire.
I see that you have more questions.
Ha! Totally wrong. But since we're here, can you predict the lottery numbers?
I could.
Oh, come on. Tell me the lottery numbers.
No.
Will I succeed in saving the world?
The future is not yet written, Rufus, except in my journal, of course. I will be very busy next month, so I get a little ahead of myself.
Why do you live in a tent?
My customers expect a mystical ambience. It is also practical. In the event of a catastrophe, I can pack all my belongings together in a matter of minutes.
Wait, what sort of catastrophe?
Oops. The fabric of time is in constant motion. A veil lies across the future.
No.
Uncertainty plays naked on the bongos. There is no gasoline for Satinav's chainsaw. Ooh.
Hey, don't change the subject. What sort of catastrophe?
Ooh.
Oh, darn it.
Well, with that, we're going to call it an episode here. When we come back next time, we'll try to figure out what to do next. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like. Bye.